Graduates and guests, may we have your attention, please? Convocation is about to begin. If you have a mobile device or pager with you, please turn it off or silence it during the ceremony. Thank you for your attention and congratulations. If able, please rise.
We wish to acknowledge this land on which the University of Toronto operates. For thousands of years, it has been the traditional land of the Wendat Nation, the Seneca, and the Mississaugas of the Credit. Today, this meeting place is still the home to many Indigenous people from across Turtle Island, and we're grateful to have the opportunity to work on this land. We're also grateful to have the opportunity to celebrate the achievements of our scholars who graduate today. On their behalf, let us express gratitude for the support of their families and friends, and for the faculty and staff who have guided them in their pursuit of knowledge. Whatever our own traditions, let us reflect as we proceed through the convocation ceremony on the many years of effort, sacrifice, and success that have brought us to this time of celebration. One of my most important roles as Chancellor is to serve as chair of convocation ceremonies, conferring degrees upon our graduates, and celebrating their entry into the University of Toronto's distinguished alumni community, and I am deeply honored to do so today. In Concilium Universitatis Torontoensis Vocati Sumus. Graduates, please remain standing. All guests, please be seated.
Insignissime can Kalahia, presento tibi hosce scholaris, ut admentator ad grados varios, testorque eos quad omnia fei, statuta requirent aptos, et idonios esse.
Ad perfectum huesque provinciae, huesque magnae patriae, et ad perfectum omnium notionum omnibus interscanentarum ego, ex autoritate mihi et tote universitate commissa admittos vos ad gratos varios, quorum ora vobis do et peto quoque ut omnia conficiatis muneraque ad illos gratos pertinent.
Please be seated. My name is Melanie Wooden, and it's my great privilege to serve as the 17th President of the University of Toronto. Today, I have the additional privilege of assisting our Chancellor, Wes Hall, in conducting this convocation. The university is an institution with deep historical roots and many enduring traditions. Among those is our use of the language of the medieval university in today's wonderful celebration. For those of you in attendance who, like me, are less than fluent in Latin, a translation may be helpful. For my part, I said, "Most distinguished Chancellor, I present to you these scholars that they may be admitted to the various degrees, and I bear witness that, as far as all things which the statutes require, they are fit and suitable." Much more importantly, from the standpoint of the graduating class, the Chancellor then replied, "To the benefit of this province, this great country, and to the worldwide community of nations, I, by the authority vested in me and in the whole university, admit you to your various degrees, grant to you the rights, and ask of you the responsibilities of doing all those things which pertain to those degrees." And so my first order of business is to salute you, the graduating class of 2026 from the University of Toronto, Scarborough. That's it. You're done. Warmest congratulations. I would also like to bid a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us here in historic Convocation Hall. Graduates, today, the University of Toronto is formally recognizing your hard work, your accomplishments, and this milestone. Each of you, as a member of the graduating class, is joining an exceptional family of University of Toronto alumni. U of T has a global community of more than 720,000 alumni in 200 countries. They are the university's living legacy and our greatest ambassadors. U of T alumni serve in leadership roles in every corner of the globe and in every walk of life. They are prime ministers, justices, scholars, authors, community and business leaders, scientists, and professionals of every description. Their endeavors have shaped the world we live in and in the way we understand that world. We have no doubt that the University of Toronto's high international standing can be attributed to generations of dedicated and talented faculty and staff members. But we also understand that this reputation has been built by our alumni, a group that now includes each and every one of you. So, to the graduating class, let me say thank you. Thank you for your many contributions to the university while you were a student, and thank you for what you will do as a member of Canada's largest, and I believe most distinguished alumni community. One more word of thanks is in order. I'm sure all graduates share a sense of gratitude to the friends and family who have helped bring them to this special day. And I would ask you to join me and the platform party in thanking them with a vigorous round of applause. Let me continue with a request. One of the distinguishing features of our convocation is that graduates come forward to be individually recognized. You will then leave the stage following the red carpet, out the exit door and around the hall. And at that point, you will turn left and quietly re-enter the hall as your peers continue to be recognized. In that spirit, I encourage you to think of the very last person who will cross this stage. I believe it will be Avni Sabad Kumar Dubey. Could you please stand up? So everyone, remember Avni and return to your seat. Thank you for your understanding. And once more, warmest congratulations. It's now my privilege to introduce today's convocation speaker, Prasad Chandra. Mr. Chandra is president of Kilmer Capital Partners Limited, where he oversees private equity investments and works closely with leadership teams to drive long-term growth and value. With over 25 years of experience in private equity, corporate finance, and senior operating roles, he brings deep expertise in mergers and acquisitions, business transformation, and organizational leadership. A U of T alumnus and chartered professional accountant, he is a globally minded leader committed to strong governance, team development, and community impact. Please welcome Prasad Chandra to the podium.
Chancellor, President, Principal, distinguished faculty, honored guests, proud families, and friends, and most importantly, the remarkable graduating class of the University of Toronto. Good morning. It is a true privilege to stand before you today as an alumnus of this institution and to share in a milestone that represents both achievement and possibility. Graduates of the Bachelor of Business Administration, the combined BBA Honors Bachelor of Science, and the Honors Bachelor of Arts. Today, we celebrate your discipline, your persistence, and your growth. Each of you has taken a different path to arrive here, yet you now stand united at the edge of something new. I remember sitting where you are today, excited, certainly, but also aware of the unknown ahead. If there is one truth I have come to appreciate over time, it is this: clarity rarely comes at the beginning. It emerges through action. And that is the idea I want to leave you with today. Build with intention, think with clarity, lead with purpose. This university played a defining role in my life. It shaped how I think, how I approach problems, and how I view responsibility. It instilled in me an appreciation for rigor, curiosity, and lifelong learning, values that have stayed with me throughout my career. Over the past 25 years, I have had the opportunity to work across industries and geographies, leading organizations, navigating complex transactions, and guiding teams through growth and transformation. And through all of that, a few enduring lessons have remained. First, your path is something you build, not something you discover. There is a common assumption that somewhere out there's a perfect plan waiting to be found. But meaningful careers are not uncovered, fully formed. They are constructed over time. Think of your life less as a map and more as a craft, something you shape with intention, effort, and patience. You will make choices that open doors and close others. Some paths will lead you where you had hoped. Others will not. But every step contributes to something you are actively building. In my own journey, I didn't begin with a fixed destination. I focused on developing skills, embracing opportunities, and taking on challenges, even when I wasn't entirely certain I was ready. That willingness to move forward, to build, made all the difference. Second, learn how to think, not just how to achieve. We live in a world that rewards speed and outcomes. It's easy to fall into patterns of reacting instead of reflecting. But real leadership comes from perspective. In high-stakes environments, negotiations, transformations, difficult decisions, I have learned that success isn't just about expertise. It's about how you see the situation. The ability to pause, to question assumptions, to see beyond your immediate perspective. You've been trained here to think critically. That is one of your greatest assets, because how you think will shape how you act and ultimately who you become. Third, embrace setbacks as part of growth. At some point, things will not go as planned. Opportunities will slip. Decisions will not always work out. That is not a flaw in your journey. It is a part of it. Some of the most important lessons in my career came during moments of uncertainty, when outcomes were unclear and resilience mattered more than precision. Those moments build strength. They deepen judgment. They shape character. So when setbacks come, don't step back from them. Step into them. Learn, adapt, and move forward stronger. Fourth, lead with integrity and think long term. Integrity is not just an idea, it is a practice. It shows up in decisions when no one is watching, in how you treat others, in the standards you hold yourself to. Your reputation will follow you throughout your life. Guard it carefully. At the same time, resist the pressure of short-term thinking. Meaningful impact, whether in business or in life, is built over time. Strong organizations, strong careers, strong legacies. They all require patience and discipline. Finally, measure success by the impact you create. Each of you will define success in your own way, but I encourage you to look beyond personal achievement. The most meaningful moments in my career have not been titles or transactions, but the opportunity to build teams, mentor others, and contribute to something larger than myself. You have the capability and the responsibility to make a difference. Support others, create opportunity, give back. Because success at its best is not just what you achieve, it's what you enable. Graduates, the world you are entering is complex and fast-moving, but it is full of possibility. You are ready, not because you have all the answers, but because you have learned how to think, how to adapt, and how to lead. So as you leave here today, remember, build with intention, think with clarity, lead with purpose. Carry that with you in your decisions, in your challenges, and in your successes. To the families and friends, thank you for your unwavering support. To the faculty and staff, thank you for shaping these exceptional graduates. And to the class of 2026, congratulations. I am proud to welcome you as fellow alumni of the University of Toronto. Your future is not something you wait for, it is something you build. Go forward and make it meaningful. Thank you.
Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you the following candidates from the University of Toronto, Scarborough, who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration. Muhammad Abbas. Chinyaririta Asisobi. Adhishri Adhikari. Zarifa Afiz. Tajreen Ahmed. Tarane Alaguraja. Zara Akil Alidina. Lubna Asif. Maz Badshah. Sude Bakal. Urvi Bhatia. Christina Polaram. Shaolin B. Chinyun Tsai. Kei Kao. Yuhang Chao. Choi Kyu Chan. Rashi Ji Chan. Yuen Sum Chan. Chinyue Chang. Oscar Chow. Abhay Chawla. Jiachi Chen. Siyu Chen. Chen Yue. Tina Chiwai Chung. Avijit Rai Chaudhary. Sherry Chu. Shi Fang. Jiani Fu. Madina Habib. Runshin Hu. Jackie Kui. Amanda Stephanie D'Souza. Emilio Tamarchi. Sarbotam Kaur Dhaliwal. Tsir Deniz Arda Dindar. Abdur Rahman Reda Jaruni. Ruofe Dwan. Aniket Dugal. Harshita Rajiv Duseja. Louisa Egolf. Omar Ali Alud. Chelsea Rosemary Emmanuel. Qinyue Fang. Yuying Fang. Braden Fraser. Cassidy Fung. Marcus Fung. Imad Gasemi Armaki. Jessica Gill. Jaden Jin. Shaurya Garotra. Loic Giraud. Yonling Gong. Rohan Gulamani. Jiai Kuo. Bishoy Amgad Alfat Hana. Bochen Hao. Arya Huck. Joheb Hassan. Michelle Rachel Han. Shooting Hu. Helen Yunhan Hu. Shuchang Hu. Yatin Hui. Yunjung In. Wailun Yu. Syed Taha Jaffrey. Wyatt Kingsley Janvo. Sarah G. Han Jia. Boyi Jiang. Haoyue Zhang. Jiale Jiang. Ria Jindal. Jia Galot. Karim Joma. Darren Joseph. Nanar Alik Kargotian. Samarth Kataria. Shah Kawai Yue. Manjeevan Kaur Khera. Rajanun Kidjumruin. Flavia Kola. Disen Kotagi. Melanie Meifang Lai. Juan Austin Le. Caleb Lee. Nicholas Lemieux. Jinrong Lee Abbey. Kehu Lee. Raphael T. Lee. Wenyue Ricky Lee. Yibai Lee. Jexi Lee. Hongru Liang. Weishan Liang. Jingshuan Liang. Zikai Liao. Emily Lin. Justin Juting Ling. Michelle Lin. Zijue Lin. Baichang Liu. Shiyuan Liu. Xingyu Liu. Yidan Liu. Liu Yuntong. Zhaorong Liu. Zhiyan Liu. Davian Hu King Lo. Nicole Luke. Nora Lopez Triguero. Tiffany Lai. Allison Kim Liu. Ziyu Ma. Denison Hanyu McIlcom. Siddhi Surana Mahavir. Selyan Makhlouf. Aaron Malido Wapatirana. Labiba Munyan. Yun Yun Mao. Janelle Marshall. Kevin Martanto. Declan James McLean. Hong Yu Mi. Maria Minardi. Yui Mia Shita. Manoj Mohanraj. Tsito Mok. Huda Musa. Ekansh Murali. Saad bin Najam. Naba Naji. Faria Nava. Sumi Navaratnaraja. Shivraj Deepak Kumar Nayak. Rory Thomas Neville. Fong A. Gok Nguyen. Kuitao Nguyen. Dariana Estefania Oseguera Pedraza. Karim Ahmad Uwais. Chenyang Pan. Louis Pan. Ka Wong Pang. Yiting Pang. Elias Panagiotis Papakonstinos. Sanjay Patel. Kushi Patel. Milind Deepak Kumar Patel. Priyesh Patel. Angela Pang. Meijing Piao. Arion Piranay. Kellen Zachary Power. Aishali Premlal. Richard Chi. Yachi Chow. Beiran Chu. Jiachi Q. Hana Qureshi. Sikar Olia Ratmasari. Kush Rajurkar. Simita Ramtas. Alia Sayana Rashid. Evantia Eleni Ritsakis. Kristen Rodriguez. Nuha Mariam Rushdi. Mariam Nidal Saab. Maisa Sabiha. Anmol Sandhu. Mushfirat Sunja. Jisoo Tso. Dweep Tapan Shah. Rishi Kayur Shah. Shivam Rajendra Shah. Bo Shan. Jere Shan. Jiayi Shi. Minda Shi. Anushka Shingal. Haichi Shu. Joshua Jinyoung Siu. Ge Song. Jieshin Song. Pratishta Soni. Michelle Angelica Aventa Suharli. Abhishan Sutan. Julian Seto. Salwa Taha. Sharon Ashley Tai. Chloe Wei Ting Tang. Devana Carmelita Terrence. Vraj Vipul Kumar Tucker. Yang Tong. Aiden Ankiet Sang. Longkit Matthew Sang. Tayan Uttayakumar. Jahad Vakilzada. Camille Ariane Vasagam. Ritika Verma. Vitek Rana. Yunfeng Wan. Jerry Wang. Junlu Wang. Li Zeyu Wang. Chijian Wang. Ruilin Wang. Stephanie Wang. Tianyue Wang. Xiaochun Wang. Xiling Wang. Yilin Wang. Zhifei Wang. Jihan Wang. Wang Zihan. Yishin Wang. Maya Varech. Tianlang Wei. Lechen Wang. Sarah White. Hak Him Wang. Kaho Carl Wang. Marcus Wang. Ting Yan Wang. Vanessa Marie-Lise Wang. Cyrus Chukhai Wu. Sin Wu. Shiyu Wu. Shuji Wu. Xian Shi. Lawrence Xu. Shunyin Shi. Shuiqian Xu. Zirui Xu. Yuning Yan. Ailin Yang. Han Yang. Xuanye Yang. Jinjin Yang. Yilang Yang. Zhuran Yang. Zichao Yang. Sohail Yazdanfar. Minyue Yin. Hoifeng Kelvin Yip. Sokwan Yoon. Zihan Yu. Zishu Yu. Jaden Lokhai Yue. Liaba Zishan. Xuanyu Zhang. Yushin Zhang. Hao Zhang. Shuyan Zhang. Weishu Zhang. Ji Zhang. Ishu Zhang. Yishuan Zhang. Raymond Weihong Zhao. Fernando Anthony Zhang Yin. Shiyuan Zhou. Tong Zhou. Yuqin Zhou. Jitong Zhou. Zihan Zhou. Tingyao Zhu. Yiyin Zhu. Candidates from the University of Toronto Scarborough who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Business Administration and Honors Bachelor of Science. Yishuan Chen. Ke Fu. Jia-Yi He. Arturo Kishi Gomez. Aliyah Adebimpi Oloko. Srivatsan Prakash. Aryavir Singh. Yichen Cui. Greshel Wadhawan. Candidates from the University of Scarborough who are being admitted to the degree of Honours Bachelor of Arts. Rukhsar Abbasi. Azal Abdul. Samantha Onella Abhimanu. Muhammad Kazim Abro. Kristen Chantal Aguiar. Cassandra Herminia Aguirre. Nathan Augustine. Abigail Dorothy Ajamang Serber. Jisana Ahad. Amna Ahmad. Mustafa Abdullah Ziaz Ahmad. Mirab Zara Ahmad. Saida Juria Ahmad. Maha Akhtar. Oreluwa Oluwatamilori Akamolafi. Reem Aleilan. Rukia Ali. Samira Ali. Jared Allen. Shabnam Atika Ali. Arshia Amini. Muhammad bin Amjad. Shiyu An. Zichen An. Ole Anderson. Mahira Anwar. Marcus Arau Kamako. Brishna Serosh Arman. Angad Singh Arora. Sarvinos Artaman. Yathavi Arul Kumar. Yusuf Asaev. Asantava Asana Kradua. Sevenchbeka Aslanova. Jessica Elizabeth Atkins. Taji Juan. Omolola Oyebimpi Ayorinde. Amina Badurdin. Jesse Bai. Bhairavi Balachandran. Kirtana Balachandran. Jirosh Palaganesan. Nicholas Bannister. Jinying Bao. Sarah Barkat. Nadia Valentina Pavaresco. Rachel Anuradha Bibipat. Ivor Marie Peguino, William David Benito, Tia Marie Best, Dvija Satish Bhatt, Jeel Pallav Bhatt, Neville Viraf Basania, Shan Joya Pojwani, Alak Abid Bior, Martin Laurier Bishop, Ashita Good Bodola, Hannah Isabella Yanmei Bonello, Andre Botescu, Zane Jason Boucher, Isabel Fiona Hale Boyd, Philip Anthony Bukau, Alicia Allison Budu, Paulo Magaru Cabral, Charles Anthony Caliente, Dong Hong Chai, Shia Chai, Chaishu Che, Henry Chow, Kai Wen Chow, Nat Min Kap, Nicholas Capabianca, Anthony Michael Carbone, Genia Adisa Carino Gitens, Kane Gadali Castillo, Meralgin Briones Castillo, Seher Chaltikoglu, Quinn Shamandi, Hoying Heidi Chan, Man Ki Chan, Tiffany Catherine Chan, Young Tim Chan, Lin Chanuha, Iman Nasir Chowdhury, Ding Liang Chen, Jiashin Chen, Junrong Chen, Linchin Ming Chen, Nan Chen, Shunyu Chen, Terry Chen, Ting Chen, Ying Chuan Chen, Yuning Chen, Yuyao Chen. Jushin Chung. Yuhin Chris Chung. Yuhan Chung. Yvette Catherine Chester. Ziyin Chung. Faith Choyang. Sichi Chi. Arsh Mainuddin Chesti. Jaeyun Cho. Margaret Chalkler. Viraj Chowdhury. Hoying Chow. Joaquin Oliver Chu. Jinyi Chu. Evan Yen Chua. Kyle Horace Clark. Elizabeth Mary Clifford. Sophia Istobal Cristobal Co. Megan Crossland. Chang Chang Chui. Jessica Kui. Yiwen Kui. Crystal Luis de Cruz. Nilisha Kristen Rose de Sa. Trisha Dadich. Jin Hong Dai. Rayana Danielle. Olukoredi Afolabi Daramola. Amari Elizabeth Davidson. Hansel Charm Narvaez Del Mundo. Katerina Telefav. Hannah Deng. Junyang Deng. Rachel Deng. Shun Deng. Zhang Kai Di. Anita Tianati Nasab. Kang Shun Ding. Yu Chen Ding. Yiwen Dong. Chang Du. Amir Dolatov. Mariam Abdulhadi. Lina L. Dagaili. Adam Ahmad Elhami. Anujin Engbatar. Haneojini Om. Nabil Imran Faisal. Yanlin Fan. Ying Fang. Yushin Fang. Oliver Paul Spencer Farnham. Lydia Trinita Fernandez. Angelina Fernando. Adam Pascual Filippelli. Hermine Fournier Hassan. Xiaoqing Fu. Kenta Fukamachi. Wing Tsung Feng. Zachary John Furtado. Candidates from the University of Toronto Scarborough who are being admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Acharan Amutan. Sungjae Chung. Natalie Tironi. Alessia Di Fede. Avani, wait. Avani Subodh Kumar Dubey.
Okay, folks, I'm from Scarborough. That was pretty weak. You can do better than that. Come on, give it up. There you go. That's it. That's the Scarborough I'm from. On behalf of the University of Toronto and by virtue of the authority vested in me, I hereby admit all of those candidates not here present to their degrees in absentia. One more time for those folks.
As we conclude convocation, I wish to thank you all for your participation and your patience. To the families and friends and to those in the procession, let me say thank you. You have made this a more memorable day for each member of the graduating class. I'd like to thank Chancellor Wes Hall for presiding over today's ceremony. I wish to thank as well the many other colleagues and friends of the university who participated in this convocation. I now invite the Chancellor to bring today's ceremony to a close.
As I bring this convocation ceremony to a close on this, your special day, I hope we'll see you often in the years to come, and I invite you to stay connected. We will be very interested in your journey. And we know that you'll make an impact for the better in whatever path you choose. Concilium dimissum est.